What is up, Michael? How are you? So, the next game we're going to be making is Maze Game. Excuse me. I'm like kind of sick, but we're going to be making a maze game. It basically is going to be a start and an end, and you're just going to try and get through the maze like this. I think I showed you this game actually. But yeah, so that's that. So for today's video, it's going to be we're making the player, the walls, and the objective that we're trying to get to. So mine was a teddy bear trying to get to the chopper. You can do whatever you want, but for my demo, I'm going to be doing a rat trying to get to some cheese. I'm just gonna pretend it's a mouse though. But so I looked up Sprite Rat in Google Images, and I think this was kind of cool. So I right click on it, and I'm gonna press Save Image As, and do rat image, and then I look up Sprite Cheese, and I like this one. So right click on it, Save Image As, image underscore cheese, and I'm gonna exit out of that. Now I'm gonna right click on sprites, like make a new account thingy mabobber thing, like a new game. I'm gonna right click on sprites and press create sprite, and I'm gonna press load sprite, and then I'm gonna choose the rat image, and I'm gonna press open. Now I'm going to press full image and make sure transparent is checked on. I'm gonna name it SPR underscore rat. And we're gonna go to edit sprite, transform, stretch, and I'm gonna make it 32 by 32. Excuse me. So that's the first sprite. Now you're gonna right click on sprites again, press create sprite, and then you're gonna load the cheese image and press open. Now for here you want to unclick precise collision checking and press full image, and yeah, as you can see it's already 32 by 32. And now we're going to 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm gonna go to sprite here. I forgot to name it SPR underscore cheese, and I'm gonna press OK. I'm gonna right click on sprites and press create sprite. I'm gonna do SPR underscore wall. We're gonna unclick precise collision checking again, and we're gonna press full image, and we're gonna unclick transparent, and we're gonna go to edit sprite, edit the image, zoom in here, and you can pick whatever color you want. I'm just gonna click this one, and I'm gonna press OK, okay, and OK. So we have our 3 basic sprites for so far. Now I'm gonna right click on objects and press create object, and we're gonna subject is going to be the obj underscore wall. So you're going to assign it the wall sprite. You can make your wall whatever color for right now, because I'm just demonstrating. I just picked a random color. You can do it however you want, but I want you to click solid here. We're gonna press OK. Then we're going to right click on objects and press create object, and we're gonna make the obj underscore rat, or you can call it player, whatever you want. I'm going to assign it the sprite rat. I'm gonna right click on objects again and press create object, and this time it's going to be the cheese one. So obj underscore cheese, or goal, or or objective, or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna go to SPR cheese, and for the SPR cheese we're going to add an event, and in this event it's going to be in collision with the object rat. So in collision with the object rat, you are going to go down to you're gonna go down to main one, and you're going to press check next, and then you're going to do next room. You can pick a transition if you want to make it fancy, so you can do that. And then I want you to go to control and do else, or else go to score, do this. You can make this yourself if you want. It's kind of just like the high scoreboard, so you can choose a font, a color, whatever you want. I'm gonna press OK. I'm gonna go to main 2 and press restart game. So I need to check something though, because I think I have to do something here. 1 second. Yeah, so I want you to go back to control and drag this between else and show the high score table. And I want you to drag the bottom one to here. So that's basically saying in collision with the object rat. So when the player hits the cheese, hits the cheese. If next room exists, you'll go to the next room, which is like a next level. But if it doesn't, you'll show the high score and restart the game. Later we'll be adding more to this, but that's just for right now. Then we're going to press OK. And then we're going to go to object rat. We're actually almost done here. Well, first of all, we're actually going to create a room. So right click on rooms and press create room. And go to the top here, and how it says 16 by 16, we're going to make it 32 by 32. And we're going to press the check mark and go back to object rat. And we're going to press add event. And in this event, we are going to do in collision with the wall. We're going to drag this movement here. And we're going to do the stop, like the middle, click the middle, and we're going to do 4. So in collision with the wall, it will stop at a speed of 4. I want you to grab this one here and drag it over here. And we're going to make it 32 by 32. So that's basically saying when it collides with a wall, it will stop and align to a grid of 32 by 32, because if you don't put that align to grid there, it will glitch and it's not fun, because like whenever you hit a wall, you basically get stuck in it, and that's not fun. So we're going to add another event, and we're going to go to keyboard and go down to no key, and we are going to go to control, and right here it says check grid. We're gonna drag it over here, and we're gonna do 32 by 32 again. So if the object rat is like aligned with the grid 32 by 32, we're gonna go back to move, and we're gonna drag this here and stop and press 8 here. So if it's lined up in the grid, it will stop. Okay, so if we don't press anything and it's lined up in a grid, then it'll stop at a speed of 8. And then we're going to add events, keyboard, we're going to do left. Now for here, we're going to go back to control and do the same thing. If the grid is aligned, check grid or whatever. And then we're going to move these blocks here, and we're going to go back to the move area here, and we're going to do this. And I want you to click the left key, because you're pressing the left key, like the left arrow key, you know. So, and make it a speed of 4, and then we're going to press OK, and then we're going to go back to control, and then we're going to drag this here. So much stuff to do. So basically we're just going to do that for right as well. So make sure it's 32 by 32 though. And you know, if you want to make sure, then you can go ahead and like double check all of your stuff, because that's what I used to do until I got lazy. Another thing you could do is you could duplicate the event, go to keyboard and go to up, but you have to right click on here and change it to the up. I don't know if that confused you, but basically what I just did is I duplicated the right here, and I'd have to duplicate it with a different event because there can't be two events in the same object. So I'm gonna choose down because down hasn't been chosen yet, and basically it's the exact same as right except when I press the down key. But I don't want it to go right when I press the down key, so I'm gonna make it down. So this is what it should look like. I'm just gonna quickly go through it just so you can check if you have everything. And just for double checking for me too, 32 by 32, let's be the 4 to the right. And yeah. So that's basically it. We're going to press OK. We're going to go back to the room that we made, make it full screen. And here, I'm just going to, you know, make a room. Oh. Alright. And then, you can spend way more time doing this, but since mine's just like a demo, I'm only doing this like once, I guess, or I don't know. I can't explain things. Anyways, you can get really creative with your room. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm gonna put the object right here, and we're gonna press OK and press yes, and then we're gonna run our game and see if it works. Now if it doesn't, watch my video again and see what you did wrong. Make sure you followed all of the steps. So yeah, see, it's running smoothly here. Yeah, so one thing that I'm going to do though is, like, maybe next time I'm going to show you how to make the mouse like look like it's moving the other way. Like, see how when I go left it's just facing right, like it's moving backwards. Well, next time I'm going to make it when I press the left key, it's going to turn to the left, so it'll actually look cool. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you don't have much difficulty making this game, and I'll see you next time.